Hey, it's Corey Blake for day 40 of my Vulnerability Challenge, and wow, what a difference a day makes. Really kind of an intense evening last night after we kind of dealt with the issue around a client who was questioning some billing and whatnot. Well, I had a really great call with that client this morning, and they actually closed out their account. They're gonna terminate their work with us for now, and this is a big deal. It's a substantial client. I'll say over $250,000 a year, and more than, or at least as impactful as the financial issue around that is, I loved what we've done with this client. It's been a beautiful piece of work. It's been a gorgeous ride. It's been deeply meaningful for myself and other members of the company. And it was born from nothing with the CEO and me over a period of 3 years. We have worked together to create something that hadn't existed before, to dream big, to put out something in the world that was impactful for families. And so I'm dealing with some of the sadness, I think, around the transition of that project. The CEO actually transitioned off of it months ago as he transitioned to a new way of showing up in the business. And that relationship, at that point, it started feeling more transactional to me and less from the heart. And so I've seen this coming, but it's still, that closure piece is still hard. And yet, I think what I'm most excited about is it triggered something in me. It triggered a hunger in me today, and I showed up completely differently with a different kind of energy than I've had in a while. I was on fire today. In fact, I think that Yolanda, our head of sales, and I together tag teamed about $100,000 in new business just today from great people that we should be working with. So loving that, loving how people are showing up in our lives, and I felt good. I felt a piece of myself had been awoken today that I haven't felt in a while, or I felt distance from in a while. That piece that does want to make things happen. That piece that stands for people. That piece that is a bit non-negotiable when it comes to really standing for what other people believe. It's poignant to me that I feel like for a while I got into a space of like letting people be where they were going to be, letting people come to their own decision as to whether or not they were going to work with us. And that felt really important for a while. And now I'm recognizing that the people that are often coming to us, they need to believe more in me and my belief in them, because they can't necessarily manufacture that for themselves. They're being called to us because they want to do huge things in the world, and it's freaking terrifying. And if I'm going to show up and be like, you do it if you want to do it, I think that's challenging for people. So I loved that I was able to stand for people today, stand for their hearts, stand for what I believe is healthy and good for them and the way they show up in the world, and not make it about getting new business, but make it about standing for somebody and the way they're showing up. So I had fun today. I had a lot of fun today. Thanks for listening. If my Vulnerability Challenge inspires you, I hope that you will say something today that makes your voice shake, that you will show up in a new way, lean into just a bit of discomfort, lean into the safety of others, but explore and experiment in that space. And check out our Kickstarter campaign for the Vulnerability is Sexy game. It's like so huge and awesome and profound. You should totally have a copy. Thanks.